Hello, everybody. Joe Baggy Donuts here, and welcome back for another episode of Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception. Where last time we crawled through the sewers and killed some people, and poor Atuyu, Atuyu. Fuck. Someone even told me how to say it. Give me the comments. Where are the comments? Someone's kind enough to correct my pronunciation. It's somewhere in here. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Do I have to go into the studio? I think I do. Comments. Is it haven't replied? Question mark. God damn it. Published, held for review. Why would it be held for review? I haven't responded. Published. Oh, I'm going crazy. Responses with new replies. Whatever. I can't find it. One of you was so kind and even told me proper pronunciation. I'm pretty sure it was Atu Atuyu or something like that. God damn it! Now I'm angry. Hold on. Maybe if I actually go into the comments, like my actual video itself, and look at it in the comments. I don't want to play it. I just want to look at the comments. Any comments? No comments on that one. YouTube delete that comment? Why would it do that? That's so weird. Yeah, that's really strange. Someone definitely commented it, and I'm pretty sure I gave it like a little heart and a thumbs up, but for whatever reason, it's not there. Anyway, uh, she got jebaited by the cross-dressing woman, and that was that. Oh, what a silly, wacky chain of events. And then now here we are, because I Alt F4'd after I saved, even though I knew after I saved it was just gonna come right to the screen. Except if you Alt F4 and that kind of like post battle, after action, kind of spend your BP, equip your items, it just advances it to the next scene select, and that's where we are now. Actually, just started up the game a little bit ago, and because I wanted to equip my items, but the only way to do that was to go into a free battle, so I just replayed the last mission again and put some items on people. I'll show them off next time. I didn't have very many, so I think a couple people are still a little short on gear, but there's only so much I can do. I mainly kitted out people top to bottom. You know, gave Haku and Kuon the defense buff ones. I gave Kuon the stealth ones, so that way she's less likely to get attacked, because we don't want our healer getting her teeth kicked in. And yeah, it's it's been a long day. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long past couple of days. I didn't record on Monday because I got tasked for like an all day like extracurricular work thing, where I didn't get home till relatively late, and it was like physical labor. I was in no mood to record. And then today, I was at work for an extra couple hours doing actual work because my life sucks, I guess, and I've somehow angered God, and this is my divine punishment for existing. So I'm recording this at 7:50 p.m. when I normally get off work at like 3:30. I didn't get home till close to 6 today because my life sucks. That's what it was yesterday too. The new semester started at school, and I forgot, so I needed to do my weekly assignments. Even though I know I've talked about it in these videos, I'm like, yeah, my new semester started, so I'm got to do my schoolwork. and then I just literally never did. I'm pretty sure I actually have ADHD. I'm legitimately thinking about calling my doctor and being like, "Hey, my brain doesn't work right. Can I get drugs? Just to try, you know, just one tiny Ritalin for me, this just to see what happens. You know, medical trial because I I definitely suffer from like memory issues, like short term stuff. I will know I have to do something, know that I need to do it, want to do it, and this just completely forget about it for 3 days until I'm lying in bed, wake up at like 3 in the morning to go to the bathroom and be like, oh shit, I have to do this. It's due in like 2 days. And it's supposed to take you a week to do it. Fuck. And then proceed to absolutely grind like a fucking madman for 16 hours straight on assignments. And I don't like doing that. It's terrible. It's awful. I feel bad doing it. It's just not a good time. It's really not. But fortunately, both unfortunately and fortunately, they flipped around my schedule this week. So I worked a normal day today, but tomorrow I'm working the afternoon shift because fuck me, right? But that means I get to sleep in relative to, you know, waking up at 5 a.m. And it also means I get to record as soon as I wake up. So hopefully I'll have a video out like by noon tomorrow for White Album. I literally do not know the statistics on my videos. If there's like any crossover viewership, there's got to be like one or two people that care. Because in general, White Album it doesn't get that many views. It's like sub sub 50 for like the entire series, except for like the first episode. That one got like 100 because it all first episodes get way more views, and then people are like, yeah, I'll get around to that once it's done, or I don't like that guy, he's annoying, or oh, this doesn't really interest me in general. That's just how the game is, you know. The game being the YouTube content creator game. It's so I'm so annoyed that YouTube has the gall to put on the top of my studio fucking page right there on the top. As a valued YouTube creator, we invite you to help guide decisions about tools and features to help creators succeed. Uh, fuck you. Definitely didn't help me succeed when you deleted my channel the first time and cast Muv-Love Extra, Muv-Love Unlimited. I mean, no, yeah, Unlimited. And the first 10 episodes of Alternative Into the Void. Also, the the very rare series that literally no one has seen. Well, like 5 people have seen it. The first couple routes of Little Busters was the first stuff I recorded on this channel. The deep lore for you old heads that, like I said, literally probably don't exist. I'm talking like that was like 2018, a long time ago. I did that, stopped because I'm like, I don't like this. It's because I'd played Little Busters like 10 times before I did that series. So I knew literally everything that was coming up. There was nothing like exciting or surprising around the corner. It was just going through the motions. I'm like, I thought I'd have like good commentary to talk about as like, you know, someone who's been through it, who's seen the anime. I can talk about like the contrast and stuff, but one being the first thing I've ever recorded, you don't innately know how to just talk and feel nothing. Like look, we're coming up on 10 minutes of me just gabbing, just yapping about nothing. That's a skill you have to learn by doing. Just have your synapses firing nonstop. Though I will admit, my videos are kind of front loaded. That once we get into it, I'm like I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to take it in. I'm trying to give witty banter and commentary. Ha ha ha. That will make people stay around, but it's a lot harder, you know, once we're deep in the sauce. which we should probably get into now that, we're just crossed the 10-minute mark. Anyway, where are we going now? We just left the doo-doo dimension. Let's go to our bedroom and think about our life choices, yeah? Also, God, my back fucking hurts from the labor I was doing yesterday and today. It was terrible. I was in a harness for a bunch of today, and those, like, dig into your leg, cut off your circulation, and I had to, like, lie down on it, so it's, like, really digging in. My leg was asleep for, like, 2 hours straight. Like, it's probably necrotic now. Like, full-on, like, black toe, diabetes, the sugars, toes falling off, kind of necrotic. And my back and neck hurt because I was, like, hunched over at an odd angle working. It's not a good time. Sure, Kuwan, let's go shopping. The door suddenly opens, admitting Kuwan into my room, where I've been relaxing with some tea. I got my coffee, which is already half cold. Ooh. Yeah, I get that, like, avocado oil. The palm oil harvested by slave children. Yeah, it's like bath bomb. The face of the inn's proprietress flashes through my mind. It depends, how bad it is. And if it's good, you could even, like, charge more, because it's like, hey, we got this fancy bath with, like, ooh, these essential oils make your skin shine. It's extra $100 a night. Or are you gonna make him, like, build like an olive oil press to get the oils out? Which, in all honesty, isn't that complicated. It's just basically a screw that you, like, turn and it presses down. One smiles and grabs a hold of my hand. Really? You haven't been to this market? The exact same market that is apparently copy and pasted on every single street here? Okay. Fragrances, both sweet and sour, attack my nose from every single booth. Just looking at the colorful array of fruits laid out for sale is enough to excite and tantalize. Hopefully there's no dirt in. With a pensive look on her face, Kuon inspects a colorful, prickly-looking fruit. Yeah, do you even know what it is? Is it actually a durian? The shop owner complies with her request, and Kuon takes in the fragrance of each new slice. Or is it just like a spiked melon? Bad memories of those. I had a school project in, like, the 3rd grade where we had to make like dinosaurs out of, like, fruits and vegetables, and I used, like, a spiked melon for one, but I got, like, the little needles from it under my fingernails. Oh my god, it hurt so bad for, like, days. I pluck what seems to be a citrus fruit from the display and inhale deeply. What, sour? I heard her say supa. I can see it easily if I close my eyes. Citrus fruits floating in a bathtub. Citrus, Mountain Dew. Fuck, I don't want to buy a bunch of Mountain Dew, but I need to do that. I need to. For the points, for the Final Fantasy XIV Mountain Dew collaboration coming up, so I can get the t-shirt, bro. Also, the mounts, the Mountain Zoo. That one's easy. That's only like 600. That's like a 6-pack. But the t-shirt is like 4,000.
そういうものか。
If you say so. Kuon happily plucks another fruit from the stand.
本当に風呂が好きなんだな。
I'd like baths too if mine wasn't so fucking shitty and the water heater ran out of good hot water before it's fucking full. Many pieces of fruit bob and flow in the bathwater that evening, and they suffuse it with their scents. We brought quite a bit to make the oils, so this will do until Kuon finishes refining it. Seems to be a hit with the rest of the inn, for more than one guest has emerged smelling of fruit. I guess it makes sense, you know, don't put in everything, just kind of have like one bath segmented off as this is the fruit bath. Yeah, I think I'll go take a nice long bath and munch on a piece of fruit. Just a lemon right in the bath. Just find out you have some cuts in your mouth real quick that way. Now let's go show off to Kuon that we smell so citrusy. Oh, it is. You know, you don't really think about it, but like oranges and lemons, they're actually like pretty oily fruits. If you like squeeze the rinds, you know, give them a quick twist, they'll just shoot out oil. It's a vital ingredient for making a good old-fashioned, you know, a nice twist of lemon. Or, not lemon, orange, of the other citrus. But not lime, not that other citrus, you know, the other one. I walk out into the hallway, patting my empty stomach. And not the bad citrus. Grapefruit's fucking disgusting. You're fucked in the head if you like grapefruit. I'm not even sorry. Just as I take a step forward, I step on something round and I slip. I was gonna say like a marble. Hello? A pretty woman with a character sprite and voice? Future party member? I look around to see one of the workers walking away, holding a basket full of those tubers. As I stand there thinking, the worker makes her way to the back door and goes outside. I'm just gonna pocket a raw potato. It's not like it's gonna go bad. It's a fucking potato. I turn the potato-y thing over and over in my hands as I continue to think. Yeah, I should be familiar with root vegetables. I place my hand on the door to Kuon's room. But Kuon is staring straight at her mortar, fully focused on the task at hand. Kuon, we have to cook. Her face intent and focused, she continues mixing the contents of the mortar. Oh, that would have made a good thumbnail too. Kind of like a Breaking Bad, you know, them in like their yellow suits with like the gas masks on. You know, Kuon and Haku there. And it's in the Breaking Bad like logo text, it's just like Utawarerumono. It'd be a lot of blocks, but you know, you could do it. Illustrators, be sure to if you steal my idea, at least like, I don't know, at me on Discord or something to show me the final product. I don't need compensation, I just want to see it. Yeah, don't want to add anything weird to your witch's brew. Oh. I guess you do use them, huh? It's not in your kit that, you know, we use in battles yet anyway, but... Well, it's... Oh, would it be basically gunpowder and what? something else. One closes up the canister and puts it at her side. I peek in. She has several more bombs now.
結構作ったんだな。
It'd probably be something that burns really bright like magnesium, I'd imagine.
材料も残り少なかったから全部使い切っちゃおうって思って。それでハクの方は何の用なの？
What is this?
いや、
This thing I
こっちの
found?
仕事が一段落ついたんで、休憩がてらに話でもしようかとな。
Also, I needed to identify a cursed artifact, like this is D&D.
あ、そういえば、これが何かを知って
I
る
can tell it's magical, but I don't know what it is. I take out the potato-like vegetable that the worker dropped earlier.
もうなんか懐かしいな。どこで手に入れたの？
Really?
うん、ちょっと拾ってな。
One of those are
モロロっていうのか。
nostalgic for you?
私の故郷の主食なんだ。
Really?
この辺りでは見かけなかったから、てっきり食べられてないと思ってた。
Then we must be pretty far away from where the events of the last game took place, huh? Location and time are still unclear as of now. Like, Carla's here. But one thing that wasn't really touched on last time is how long did these guys here, you know, these lab creations gone rampant on the surface, how long do they live for, yeah? What's the average lifespan? One smiles, her expression distant and soft, as though she's remembering her
な
homeland.
んでまたそんなに珍しいものが。
I can't remember off the top of my head if there were many people with like definitively like a age assigned to them. Like, oh, yeah, hi, this is Eridu. She's 19. That never happens. Just a young woman, that kind of thing. You know, it's all relative to you, Haku, but you know, don't say anything in the comments, and don't like it'd be like, oh, I wonder, like it'd be like, okay, all right, bud. Just silence is best in those cases.
そうだハク、お茶でも。おって切らしちゃったかな。ちょっと待ってて。
How are you at a
新しいの
tea?
分けてもらってくるから。
You're like an apothecary.
あ、別に気にしなくてもいいんだがな。
Just like brew some random shit you got lying around.
ん？
Look outside the window, hearing humming coming from the garden. There, I see the worker from before piling fallen leaves in the center. She seems to be in high spirits. Ooh, doing a little potato roast.
なんだか嬉しそうだな。
I look closer and see several motoros sticking out of the leaves.
うん、これくらいあれば十分だろう。あとは火種を。少ししけっているか。
Ugh,
それが
wet
知ったこと
leaves.
が。もう少し風通しを良くせねば。
They'll still burn. It'll just be kind of, you know, it'll kind of smolder a bit.
焚き火を
Be
す
a
る
little
みたい
extra smoky.
な。あのモロロを焼くつもりなのか。
A sudden idea comes to mind, and my gaze turns towards the middle of the
焚
room.
き火。火か。つきにくいよう
Oh,
な
you
手
gonna
伝ってみる
fucking
か。
throw a flashbang out there? You want secret mixture? The fire in the garden. Out of boredom, I come up with a plan.
暇つぶしにはちょうどいいかもしれない。
It's gonna kill something.
録音
I take a pinch of the mixture from the mortar and mix it with the clay that was used for its base.
この程度なら軽く燃え上がる程度で済むかな。あまり多いと危なそうだしな。
Yeah.
ちょっと丸めて、これでよしだ。
Satisfied, I look again to the window. Oh, that faces the garden.
狙うのは落ち葉の中心。
Oh, just gonna toss it in there? You little fucking shitter. Just as I throw it down, she seems to finish her preparations to light the pile.
このくらいなら十分だろう。あとは強めの空気を送ってやれば。
Bitch is gonna go blind. She takes a deep breath. As the air hits it, flames begin to ripple across the leaves. That's when the clay hits.
今何か妙なものが。
な、
A blinding light fills the garden, far beyond what I'd expected.
飛躍恐るべし。
He's like, oh shit,
そしてここまで
time to hide.
っておなさん大丈夫か
She didn't fall into the fire, did she? I quickly looked back at the garden.
それがしとしたことが最近のモロロが光を放つものだとは知らなかった。そうだ、早く火を消さねば燃え広がるといけない。
Yeah, don't burn down the inn.
だが目が
You know, fucking balsam wood and paper here will go up like a
なら
match.
ば
She holds the bamboo pipe, the one she was blowing air through like a sword, and lowers her stance, listening. Sudden tension fills the air in the
こ
garden.
の気配やはりただものではないな
見えた。そこ
With a swift slash, the bamboo pipe blows apart the fire and puts it out, but
あ
the bamboo pipe knocks off more of the knocks one of the Marudo into a miraculous arc straight up into the air.
どうやら火の手は弱まったようだ。
あ
Oh, it's only a potato. Can't hurt that much. And somehow, the airborne Marudo comes crashing inexorably down on the worker's head, as if drawn to her.
それがしとしたことが
That's unfortunate. The garden is empty, except for the worker collapsed on the ground and what remains of the fire. Yeah, best to feign ignorance at this one, bud.
見なかったことにしよう
Yeah. Like, damn, that was crazy. What's next? Yeah, just pretend that never happens. Don't mind me, I'm just answering a fucking work text about what I did today. Yeah, there we go. All right, guess we'll go Main Street. Together with Kuon and the others, our patrol takes us across the main street to the
今日
vendors.
も平和そのものだな
The hustle and bustle of the crowds is the same as usual, but there's no arguing or grumbling.
アトイさんです。
Hi, to you.
Hmm?
I followed Nekane's gaze. It's hard to see through all the people, but I notice Atuyu in high spirits.
確か腹が痛いから部屋で寝てるとか言ってたよなしかし何し道端で座り込んでいる男に話しかけている
Trying to pick up dudes? You know, just some dudes?
もしかしてあの男の人具合が悪いのかな。
Also, now that I think about it, was that Toka? It would make sense, you know, Kamu's here. You know, stupid moron, a really good swordsmanship. The voice sounded familiar, but it's honestly been a hot minute. And I guess kind of looked like her too, but you know, she's all wrapped up like that. It's a little. I'm kind of face blind, so.
何かあったのでしょうか。
She's trying to escape.
大丈夫け？ほら、お水を持ってきたえ。
ありがとうございます。
Ugh.
私は体が弱く、時折発作がありましてね。
You have tuberculosis. The man brushes his hair up as he accepts the water from Atayu, apparently to take his medicine.
大変やね。うちは近いのけ？
ええ、少し歩いたところですが。
そんなら送ってくれ。
いえ。
Yeah, if you don't know, you know, anime mom disease where they're constantly, you know, chronically ill, coughing up blood, like, oh, mystery illness that just won't go away. It's tuberculosis. It's just tuberculosis. The man tries to stand, but he staggers as his legs give way, forced to lean against Atayu.
ほら、ちゃんと立てないんやし、歩いたら危ないえ。
Or is it like Atui? Dude. I'm just going Atuyu for now. Kind viewer, please comment again. and let me know. How do I say your name again? Hopefully YouTube won't randomly delete your comment this time. We just double check. Scroll over. YouTube Studio, tell me. Please tell me. Yeah, that comment, it's just gone, man. So strange. Actually, was it a comment or was it on my Discord channel? I know I'm going senile my old age here, but might have been the Discord. You know, not many of you people are actually there, so I kind of forget about it sometimes, but, you know, it's not like the link is in the description or anything. Wouldn't expect you to know that. Yeah, it was on the Discord in the Utawarerumono channel. Link in the description. Atui, not Atuyu. Atui. 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 There we go. Atui, that's her name. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled content. And let me actually reopen OBS because it closed. And that scares me. Well, it didn't close, it minimized. Okay, I'm still recording.
すみません。それではお言葉に甘えてよろしいでしょうか。
Also, I don't like his face. It's really the kind of guy you're into? Looks like a fish.
もちろん構わない
Come from Innsmouth, bro? Atui lends the man, singular, man, a hand, propping him up gently.
ありがとうございます。お嬢さん、お名前をお伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
うちはと言うんや
Yep, Atui. She puts a little sing-song trill on it.
あとに。おお、壮大な広い海を思わせる素敵な響きのお名前ですね。
I'm just convinced this man's a fish.
優
It's
し
the
い
first thing he goes to is water
母なる海のように美しく、
for his
全てを
metaphors.
包み込んでくれそうな、あなたにふさわしい名前だ。
The man smiles softly, gazing at Atui.
そんなん言われたのうち初めてや
Yeah, because no one's, dumb enough to say schlock like that.
なんと嘆かわしい。この美の都であるテートで、アトゥイさんの魅力を理解せず、私的な教養を持たぬそやな輩がいようとは。
そんな褒めすぎや
Atui seems rather pleased with this, blushing madly.
そうか。ここで発作を起こし倒れたのは、あなたに会うための運命だったのです。
Alright, time to step in.
きっと運命があなたと私を引き合わせてくれたに違いない。
儚げな貴族のお坊ちゃんって感じだな。
Yeah,
よくもあんな芝居じみた歯が
because he knows an easy mark when he sees one.
にしてもひどいな。あの歯が浮くセリフの数々は。ってなんで頬を染めてらっしゃるの？
Because her brain's on
もし
fire.
かしてあれか？あといはあんな気ざったらしい男が好みなのか？
人の好みはそれぞれ
Eh,
だし
nah, we
他
do.
がとやかく言うこと
Some
じゃ
people just
ない
got
から
bad taste.
なのです
まあ、それはそうだな。腹が減ってきたし、そんじゃいっか。とっとと終わらせて飯にし
Yeah,
よう。
let's get away from this scene quick. I'm losing my appetite. I begin walking away, but the other three remain still, continuing to watch Atui.
うーん
どうした？
What, you like this fucking schlocky, gossipy... Blech.
やっぱ友達として見届ける義務があると思うな。はいです。義務があるのです。
Mm-hmm, just a bunch of little voyeurs here.
私もそう
お前らな。
お家はこっちでいいのけ？
ええ、大した距離ではありません
Head
が。
down this weird, decrepit alley. Atui keeps supporting the man as the two of them make their way down the road. And a ways behind them, girls shuffle along, paragons of stealth.
なあ、
気づかれちゃうよ。
なんでこんなこと？
These women are strange. One and the other seem awfully interested in this, but their faces are all pretty
野
serious.
獣馬根性だけじゃないようだな。なんやかんや言って、アトゥイの
No,
心配って
it's for fun.
とはいえ、短い付き合いだが、
They're just real serious
ア
about
トゥ
their
イ
fun.
のことで分かったことが。あんなのほほんとした風景をしているが、クオンに負けず劣らずのとんでもない。
Yeah, she's real desperate.
しかし、あんなヒョロヒョロとしたやつが、アトゥイをどうにかできる。
Also, you know, she's a shit brick house who could flatten an ox. You know.
そんな綺麗お世辞を。
まさかあなたは
Alright, we're just
目を引く
so far away, then they're mumbling, we're picking up just bits and pieces of it. We catch bits and pieces of their conversation at our distance. The man spouting more sweet nothings.
しかし、あれだけ口説き文句を吐いといて、本当に具合が悪いのか？どうも眉唾者。ん？まさかクオン、そのこと？
No. As I think, Atui turns to the right and stops in front of a vast
こ
mansion.
こが私の屋敷なんだ。わざわざ送ってくれてありがとう。
困ってる人がいたら助けるのは当たり前。
Yep. I did the good thing. Now give me my quest, words. Quest reward.
それを実際に行える人はそう多くないですよ。心優しいあなただからそれができるのです。
But because game designers are cowards, they'll be like, "Oh, you did the good thing, and you didn't ask for a reward. Here's an even better reward." Instead of just being like, "All right, thanks. You did your good deed. Bye," and then just leaving you empty-handed. Always ask for money. Get your worth.
若旦那、お帰りなさいやし。
今戻った。
おや、この方は？
発作を起こしていたところを助けていただいた私の恩人です。丁重におもてなしを。アティさん、よろしければ寄っていってもらえませんか？ぜひお礼をしたいのですが。
うちはもう行
Let's
く
break his legs with
お
hammers.
構いなく。
そうですか。ではアティ、
The man takes Atui's hand in his.
もう一度改めて会ってもらえないか。私たちの出会いは。
You know, even if this isn't a scam and he's just, you know, a sickly rich guy, I don't like him. Look how long his neck is. Fucking part giraffe.
迷惑だろうか。
He's got a huge weak point there. Just hit it right with a fucking hockey stick.
それでは。
そこまで言わはるならお招きにあすかる。
このチャラ君、感激
I'll
の
give you a
日
coughing fit by fucking hitting you in the chest with a tire iron.
今はデートの外れにある白老閣っていうところに住んでいるんや。
あそこですか。あなたにお会いできるのな
Uh-huh.
ら必ずお伺いいたします。
Playing the long game, huh?
後日。
楽しみに。
アテ
Ugh.
おかしいのです。
Yeah.
確かこのお屋敷、現在は空き家だったはずなのです。
It's a scam! Nakane looks at the other two with a puzzled expression.
どういうことかな。先日、兄様からの指示でこの辺りの住民調査を行ったです。でもその時には確か、あ
Mm-hmm.
の屋敷は空き家だったのです。ハトイ様がこちらに。
We quickly hide in the shadows as Atui walks towards our direction.
猫ね、その後で人が移り住んだという可能性は？
Probably unlikely.
つい先日のことなので、その可能性は低いと思うです。つまり、あの連中は
Mm-hmm.
限りなく黒に近いってことな
I
んだ。
know a rat when I smell one.
待てクオン、どこ行く気だ？
ちょっとあの男を締め上げよう
Yeah!
かなって。
She brought her hammers. Let's break his
ま
legs.
さか邪魔をする気かな。
Or even worse than breaking him, just beating his legs with hammers.
何？
Nah, not really.
気持ちはわかるが。
I'll help. Hand me the ball peen.
ちょいと落ち着け。クオンらしくもない。
Or are you real fucked up and using like a claw hammer?
連中が何者かもわからないんだ。こういった場合はもう少し泳がせてみた方がいい。つい忘れそうになるが、アトゥイはあれでもどこかいいところのお嬢様だ。
Uh-huh.
そのアトゥイを狙ったのがどういった意図によるものか調べてから動かんとまずい状況になりかねない。
All right. Now try to find out an angle.
とにかく屋敷を調べるなり、あの男たちを
Do a little recon.
もう少し様子見するぞ。
Stumbled across a side quest here.
確かにハクの言う通りかも。
少し落ち着いたか。とりあえず二手に分かれよう。都に詳しい猫根はクオンと一緒にこの屋敷のあたりに
Yeah, and I'll go back home.
わかったのです。
ルルティエと自分はここで屋敷の様子を
Oh
見
yeah,
張っておく。
Fruity is here. She's been so quiet, I kind of forgot about her. As the sun sets, the lights grow within houses across the city. Young man and the valet
クオン
emerge.
と猫根はまだ戻ってこないか。仕方がない。あと追うか。
Fruity and I tail the two until they go into a pub on the city's outskirts.
いいところの若旦那が入るにしては少々
Ah, he's just slumming it.
そうなのに。
Fucking rich kids do that all the time, just to show off.
自分が客になって中の様子を見てくる。ルルティエは先に白狼閣へ
You know,
戻ってくれ。
break shit and then be like, oh, it doesn't matter, my dad will pay for it.
私もハク様と一緒ではダメなのですか？
It's unsafe for you to be out here alone.
ルルティエがアトゥイのために役に立ちたいのはわかるが、
Yeah.
あの酒場に入るにはルルティ場所柄女連れだと絡まれるかもしれない。そうすると嫌でも目を引く。
わがまま言ってごめんなさい。どうかお気をつけて。
Frutia smiles sadly, but she quickly hides it, murmuring only a word of caution for me.
何？酒を飲んで聞き耳を立てているだけの美味しい仕事だ。
Yeah.
心配いらんよ。
You know, he's, I guess, sleazy enough looking that he should just blend right
は
in.
い。お気をつけて。
He's a suspicious character in his own right. I mean, you say seedy. This looks nice. The young master seems to have joined a bunch of ruffians. They sit in the back, ordering drinks.
兄貴趣味はどうでした？おい、まったくちょろいもんだぜ。あっさりと引っかかってくれた。
The slim man laughs crudely, his tone confident. He explains what happened to his apparent companions.
ま、こうもあっさり仮面が剥がれたか。
で、次の約束を取り付けたってわけよ。
それであの女金は絞れそうなのか？
こっちはやっ
I
ぱり
mean, maybe like ransom her, but
ああ、
kind of gave it away with attendant-like person.
あの白狼閣に泊まってるっていうことは相当な金持ちだろ。大方地方豪商の娘かなんかだろうぜ。今時都言葉を使うやつなんざいないっての。
まったくだ。それだけうぶて騙しやすいってこと。
それでこの後はどうするよ？
We kill you.
どう
That's what
騙す
happens.
つもりかで対策も変わる。ベラベラ喋ってくれよ。
あれは今までで一番の上玉だし、金も太そうだ。一つ玉残しに収まって何年かは遊ばせてもらうつもりよ。
Oh, that's it.
ならしばらくは何を潜められるな。
さすがに騙しすぎて警備士が嗅ぎ回ってる。いい潮時だ。
なら次に会うときはお前たちで悪漢を装い、あの女を襲え。なんせ
Uh-huh.
病弱な男が必死で助けるんだ。
まったくだ。病気の一つもしたことねえくせに。見かけだけは病弱なやさ男にしか見えねえからな。
だから今までやってこ
It
れたんだぜ。
looks like a bit of a dweeb, to
俺
be
の容
perfectly
姿
honest.
を拝むんだな。
へいへい。その分裏の仕事は俺たちがやってきたんだ。
ああ、うまく婿入りできたらお前たちも悪いようにはしないさ。
Shelifun. Did I say his name? Or did it just, you know... Or did they just start calling him that? Looks like they just started calling him that. They might have said it in one of their dialogues. Oh, no, there's his name. Huh. I going crazy? I might be. Mm-hmm. No, looks like we're just know his name now. What I'm gonna assume happens is, you know, someone said it in their dialogue, but it got translated without, you know, saying his name directly. And, you know, now the reader should know his name, but, you know, shenanigans.
期待してるぜ。この前売り飛ばした女の金がそろそろ尽きるからよ。
Mm-hmm.
他にもこいつらの被害者がいるのか。
Take a swig of the drink, predictably. It's awful. And then leave my money on the table.
ほんと、女を騙すほどちょろいことはね。
しかしクオンがここにいなくて本当によかった。飛び出そうとした時のクオンを
Yeah, they just kind of die.
身震いがするわ。お前ら感謝するんだな。
I leave behind the pub and the men's crude laughter as I make my way out.
アトイのことを知って
Hey, Rudy is still here? No one nab ya?
そいつは話が早くて助かるが、クオンたちにはなんて説明するかな。怒り狂った虎を
Just that they're, like, you know.
気が重いんだが。
No, that's fine. Yeah, yeah.
虎の尾を踏んだ
Sometimes people deserve to, you know, get the tiger.
散々いい思いをしてきた。問題はアトイにはなんて説明するかだが。
Just say, you know, he died of, you know, a bout of his illness. And then that's that.
まあ、なるようになるだろう。
Basically the equivalent of, you know, your dog dying and your parents telling you he wanted to go live up on a farm up north.
多分。
Okay, what's up next? Guess we'll just deal with that later. Market Street or the forest? Now let's go out into the woods. You know, go frolic, be whimsical amongst the trees.
明日山に行こうって？いきなりだな。
What is it, Kuon?
ルーティアが季節の山菜を取りに行くみたいだから、それに便乗しようかなって。
へえ。
Oh, speaking of vegetables, it's that time of year. I probably got some wild onions growing in my backyard. Normally I'd know by now, but you know, ever since my landlord got these landscapers to come around for me, I haven't had to mow my backyard. But normally I'd mow my backyard and I'd be like, I'd hit a patch and then like I would just smell it and my eyes would start to water a bit. And I'm like, oh, like, yep, that's some onion. Because I'm a freak, you know, I'm freaky like that. I would just pull them out of the ground and like, you know, rinse it off in the hose and then just pop the bulb in my mouth and be like, just eat some raw onion.
市で買った方が早いんじゃないか?
It's not the same, man. My suggestion is immediately denied. Yeah, God forbid a man make a reasonable suggestion.
夜が明ける前から登り始めて、もう昼か。一体どこまで行くつもりだ?
I need a break. But since Lutia and Nekane aren't even out of breath, I keep my mouth shut. Man, why can't we just like ride Kokopo or something? He'd love it. Lutia stops in an open area and calls out to everyone. Oh, if you say so. Oh, I bit my tongue. Oh. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, she's going like above the tree line where, you know, nothing grows anymore because it's so high altitude. As I think to myself, Kuon vanishes deeper into the forest. Alright, so what are we looking for?
それは猛毒草なのです。
Yeah, maybe rinse off your hands. Nekane and Atui seem to be having fun as they chat together, poking through the roots and weeds.
では僕はここで周囲の警戒をしています。
Yeah, I don't know why you're even here, Kiryu, but sure. Because Nekane's here. As soon as I left my mouth, I connected the dots. He watches Nekane and Atui leave, smiling amicably at me as he makes his
こ
declaration.
こは押しに行くとこだろうに。
It's like, I don't care. Do whatever.
はい。
いや、それじゃあ見張りは頼んだぞ。まあ、仕方ないか。
Uh-huh.
性格なんて
He's too stupid to see the heroin point choices on screen.
さて、こっちは
You know, he hasn't,
何を探したらいいかなんて
seen the code of the Matrix yet. Like I can. I can just read the routes as they pop up. That's a lie.
ハク様、よろしければご一緒しませんか？
Lutia asked me very hesitantly.
そうだな。一人じゃ何を取っていいのかわからないから、ルルティエのいいように使って
Yeah,
くれ。
probably try to pick some, like, man-eating plant and, you know,
そんな
end up, like, constricted and
一緒
dying.
に探していただければ、それだけで。
相変わらず引っ込み思案だな。別に遠慮なんていらないんだわ。まあ、とにかく、いろいろ教えてくれ
Yeah,
る
just,
と
like,
助かる。
grab his ass real hard and, like, tell him that he's coming with you.
この時期にしか取れない珍しいものを見つけられると思います。
Mushroom. I carry a basket along with me as I amble along behind Lutia. Lutia's vast knowledge on the subject helps us find various interesting plants, one after another. Actually, a mushroom isn't a plant. Fungi are in a different kingdom.
この木には食感が珍しいキノコが生えるんです。
I actually have a mushroom, like, field guide on my bookshelf behind
へえ
me.
どれどれ
I want to go out and forage for mushrooms, but there's, like, I live in a fucking swamp. There's nowhere to forage here.
これなんですが、
It's either, like, you're in a cornfield or you're, like, literally in a swamp. And not, like, a good swamp, like, just marsh.
どうした
I stand closer, trying to get a look at the mushroom. But she yelps as I look over her shoulder.
少し
声が小さくて何を言ってるの
Aha!
か
Speak up!
そのなんでもないです。
そうか
Okay. Yeah, sure.
言われてみるとなんか妙な弾力をしてるキノコだな。
湯通しするとコリコリした食感になって美味しい。
People who don't like mushrooms are literally fucking children. They're great. I love mushrooms.
あれあ
When I try to pluck one of the mushrooms, it instantly crumbles in my hands.
直接掴むと崩れてしま
Yeah,
う。
grab it at the base.
なるべく根元から。
What, you grab the fucking cap like a moron? What are you, fucking stupid?
こんな感じか
Also, now your hands are like covered in spores. What? I copied Lutia's motions, plucking up directly from the base. This time, it remains intact.
とてもお上手です。
God, now I really want to just like eat some oyster
コツ
mushrooms.
さえ掴めば簡単だな。
I used to eat a lot of mushrooms. Like I would,
ルルティエが取ったのも
in the morning, I'd kind of like saute, kind of like do some home fries and mushrooms like all together in a pan. I need to like really start cooking again. I'm just so tired. I'm so fucking tired in the morning, guys. That's another thing I need to go to the doctor for. One, I'm like, Doc, I need you to look at my brain. I'm stupid. And then I need to go, Doc, you need to look at my nasal cavities or whatever. I can't breathe at night, and I keep waking myself up, and I'm so tired. Dude, I'm fucking falling apart,
あ
man.
りがとうございます。
ココポを連れてきたらいろいろと楽だったんだわ。
Would have eaten him.
ごめんなさい。あの子を連れてきますと、
何か不都合があるのか
美味しそうなものを
Yeah.
片っ端から食べてしまって。
あ、
Especially after, you know, trudging up the mountain. Oh, he'd be hungry.
そりゃ連れてこれんわ。
We continue to talk for a while until
この木
Utia stops in front of a tree and puts her hand on its trunk.
この木がどうした？
It looks just like an ordinary tree. No weird nuts or mushrooms or tuber-based vines. Utia pinches a reddish-brown substance off the trunk and then touches it to her tongue. Her face brightens into a fond, childlike smile, as though remembering something nostalgic. What is it? Is it like sap? I follow her lead, taking a pinch of the substance and throwing it into my mouth.
甘い。
It has a powerful flavor of sap, with a subtle sweetness that seems to fill my mouth.
子供の頃お兄様お姉様が遊びに連れ出してくれた時
Just eating random goo off trees. Yum.
甘いものは高価ですからこれをよくおやつ代わりに舐めていました
Also, sap isn't really that sweet. It's just kind of like sugar water. Well, maple sap anyway. Like if you're tapping a tree and you're about to make maple syrup, the sap right from the tree in the bucket, it doesn't taste very good.
そうか。
Like you can definitely tell there's like some sugars in it, but it's not like sugary sweet. It's just kind of like, yep, that's sugar water. Around us are several more of the same trees growing in a cluster.
この辺りにもこの木が生えていたなんてなんだか懐かしいです
And I miss making maple syrup.
懐かしの味ってやつか。
Going to my grandparents' house, they had a sugar shack.
お
Well,
兄様たち
where they live, everyone has a
元
sugar
気
shack.
にして
But
いるかな
hell, we went to fucking field trips in elementary school to sugar shacks in the winter. Like, this is how they make maple syrup. And then, you know, of course, at the end of the day, they take it through and you buy like a fucking pint of it or something, which I then proceeded to drink the entire pint on the bus on the way home from the field trip. I got $5 for it because no one thought I could do it, but I did. She looks up at the tree, a strange expression on her face. She must be thinking of her
そう
siblings.
いえば、ルル
No,
ティアは
don't tell my
兄弟が多いら
dentist,
しいな。
but I do still occasionally sip on maple syrup sometimes. Like, I got a real bad sweet tooth. I have a bottle in my fridge, which I'll just occasionally, like, when I'm like, doing my thing, you know, open something, you know, to make some dinner. I poke my head in there. I'm like, ooh, I could just a tiny sip, the tiniest sip of maple syrup. Of course, you know, real syrup. You know, that fake shit. You know, Aunt Jemima. You know, et cetera, corn syrup flavored.
十分いいんです
Ugh, it's so gross.
そりゃまた。
It's like the consistency isn't right. The
子供の頃は
flavor is not
退屈し
right.
なかったろ。
That like aftertaste isn't right. Like nothing about artificial maple is right.
いつもお兄様お姉様が遊びに来てくれましたから
Is it you?
遊びに。
Yeah, yeah.
確か幼い頃は病弱だったと言ってたな。優しい兄弟なんだな。
はいとても優しい自慢のお兄様お姉様です
Shame they're all dead.
具合が悪くなって寝込んだ時とかわざわざこの樹液を取ってきてくれたりして
I mean, it might be good for you, you know, give you some energy. As we talk, I realize the sap in my mouth has melted
この
away.
樹液、もっと甘かったら甘味料としても通用するんだが、砂糖や蜂蜜は結構高いからな。これを集めて煮詰めたりしたら案
I
外
just gotta add something to dilute it.
この癖のある雑味が問題か。渋いというか、えぐいというか。
うん
これを舐めるだけならいいが、飲み物や食べ物に入れたら、
But I like
味その
bitter.
ものが台無しになる。
Bitter is good.
この雑味さえなければ。
どうかしましたか
いや、ちょっとな。これを使っ
Yeah, you know,
て
just-
甘味料とか
just
作れないかと考えてた。
Brainstorming.
甘味料です
うん。これを集めて煮詰めるとかして、もっと甘くしたらどうかとか。と言っても、この独特なえぐみがあるから、ちょっと難しいか。
You also need a lot of it. Maybe not that one because it seems like it's more kind of like already kind of syrupy sap, almost like resin. But it's something like 15 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. It is a terrible fucking ratio.
いえ、私も子供の頃同じこと
How'd it work?
お兄様にお願いして樹液を集めてもらって。
へえ、うまくいったのか。ん？
そしたらものすごい煙と
You
匂い
burnt
で
it.
お城の中が大変なことに。
あ
Yeah.
あ、ダメだったのか。
If it doesn't like melt and reduce properly, it's just gonna. It's like when you burn caramel.
子供の頃でしたから今やれば。
You also could have just done it wrong because you're a dumb kid.
この樹液を使って新しい甘味料か。
We used to make kind of like homemade caramel, like we were fucking doing crack or like heroin. Just put some sugar in a spoon and hold it over a candle until it melts
いいじゃないか。
and
そ
goes
の時
gooey.
は手伝わせてくれ。
Like damn near ruined the spoon though.
ああ、迷惑だったらいいんだ。甘いものは好きだし、面白そうだったんでね。
よろしいのですか？
よろしいも何も、こっちが手伝いたいんだ。
Mm-hmm.
何か新しいお菓子でも作れたらと思ったら楽しくならないか？
Yeah, you know, go sell the rights of it to that fucking candy maker guy. Who totally isn't like an important figure in the government, you know, Ostor's counterpart. I'm sure. Weird to go to that Market Street. I can't remember. Let's go hang out with Ostor. Feels weird to call him that. While having a relaxing evening in my room, I'm surprised to see Nekane visiting me
ど
alone.
うした？猫根が来るなんて珍しいな。
Finally making your move.
姉様たちがいないかと思って来たのであって、ハクさんに用事があったわけではないのです。
クオンたちか？そういや、
Ouch.
何か用があるとかで出かけてたな。
Well, you don't want to hang out with me instead?
そうですか。
なんだ、クオンたちに用事でもあったか？
Or is it like a girl thing? You know, do you
いえ、
need a girl
姉
for
様の
this?
ところに行きたくて、それで。
ウコンのところに？
Oh, you know, it's dark, you
そう
know.
か。気をつけて
You
く
need
れ
an
よ。
escort.
うーん
Or are you just afraid of the dark?
どうした？そういや、もう日も暮れているか。いくら都の治安がいいと言っても。
So, yeah, I guess, you
女
know,
の子一人は不要
it's a
だ。
decently sized city. There's gonna be streetlights. Like, the dark can be, honestly,
今から
not gonna lie, a little scary.
めんどくさい。
You know, traumatized up in my grandparents' house, up in the woods in the
も
country.
う暗いし、
Like,
キュールに送ってもらったらどう
literally
だ？
so dark. There's no artificial lights around that you can see. And, you know, deep in the woods, literally fucking like fucking bears and deer and moose scurrying outside, owls. Ugh, making scary noises in the night. Terrible.
いい機会だし、
Yeah, play a little matchmaker.
この優しい気遣いに感謝しろよ。
キュールなら見回りに出ているのです。
せっかくの機会だってのに。相変わらず間の悪いやつだな。今日は当番じゃなかったろ。真面目なのはいいが、休息も大事なんだがな。
当番の日にもサボるための努力を惜しまない人が言うと、
Hey man,
説
slow and
得
steady.
力があるですね。
Slow and steady.
そんな褒めても何も出んけどな。
は
Oh, the wind must be picking up. The screen nearby suddenly shakes and rattles, interrupting us.
今の音は
The window.
障子が鳴っただけだ
Actually, I love it when my windows rattle.
そ
I
そう
like
ですか。
stormy weather. It's great.
うん。
は
Not when I was a kid, though, at my grandparents'
遅
house.
くなるみた
You
い
know,
だな。
literally fucking old wooden house they built themselves. So yeah, it's not that old. Probably 70s? Early 70s they built it, but it's like log cabin style. Like they built it. With some wood on their property. And the windows, they would rattle and creak and, you know, wood, if you don't live in a cold climate,
急ぎのよう
it
なのです
expands and contracts with changing temperatures. So there's always creaking and popping and like
あの
weird, scary sounds when
代
you're
わ
a
り
kid.
をお願いできないですか
And the boiler would like bang. The wood stove, you know, the metal would go donk.
ダメなのです
いやダメってわけじゃないがまあいいか
Like, well, if anyone tries to start anything, they'll just flatten me.
さすがにほっぽっとくわけにも
Well, you know,
いかんし
kind
な
of just march around like a paper tiger, you know,
じゃ
as a deterrent. People don't know that I'm
ち
such
ょ
a
うどウ
wuss.
コンを飲みに誘おうと思ってたとこだしな
So I'm glad I kind of look. I'm not gonna say I look like a tough guy,
あ
but
りがとうなので
you know, I'm pretty.
それが本音
Pretty-
ですか
You know, not to brag here, I'm kind of manly looking. And I just kind of have a mean face because I'm fucking blind and I'm always squinting. But just kind of like the way the bags under my eyes. I got sharp cheekbones, you know, a decent chin, but I also kind of like got a bit of a scowl because I'm trying to see things far away, but I can't.
どうした
Also, I should probably read the dialogue. Yeah. Nekane jolts at the sound of the wind blowing forcefully against the window.
なんでもないのですよ
そうかなんだ妙にそわそわして猫ね背後にいるのは誰だ猫ねのすぐ後ろに立ってる
Friend of yours?
なんだ影が揺れてただけかどうした妙な声を上げて
It's like, oh yeah, it was just your shadow on the screen door. Just got fucking throat punched.
どうしてこの道を曲がるのです
なんでってそりゃこっちは近道だから
Just gotta, you know, duck in through some alleys. You know, some unlit, dark alleys. And to get there from the inn, there's a path through the market or a path past a rundown
や
graveyard.
つのとこへ行くならこっちの方が早いからな
それはそうですが
And graveyards are fine. They're full of dead people. They're dead. They can't do anything. Nekane stops in the street and stands there with downcast eyes and moving.
どうした急ぎなんだろ
わかっているのです
I'm actually pretty comfortable with cemeteries and graveyards.
なんだ急に
Spent like a year and a half doing it when I was in the honor guard.
行くのです行くのですよ
You know, like I don't get weirded out by dead people. Raising her voice, she hurriedly walks on ahead to the shortcut.
なんなんだ
You know, fortunately, I don't have to see them. They're in a box, but you know, same thing. Some people just kind of get wigged out by it. As we finally reach the gate, the graveyard, I notice a strange chill in the air. Not just the temperature. Sudden silence falls over us, and we walk down the field path in the eerie quiet. The wind blows, and the sound of the rustling leaves breaks the silence. Nekane suddenly jumps, her eyes darting uncertainly around in the surrounding
どう
darkness.
した
いえ何でもないのです
Though she's been keeping her distance, she quickly rushes up alongside me as she responds.
もう少し近くに寄ってくれないと風で声が聞き取りにくいのです
そうか別に普通に聞こえるけどな
Well, that's because you're probably walking in front of her.
聞こえづらいのです
Yeah.
Oh.
You can hear her easily because she's behind you, so, you know, her voice is projecting to your ears. But if you're walking slightly ahead of her and talking forward, you know, she's just gotta pick up the, you know, the peripheral sound waves. Nekane insists with a firm voice that brooks no argument. But it sounds like she's shaking slightly.
なんだろ
But she got like a big old wad of coins in her pocket, you know, just
う
jingling,
隙がないっていうか
or her bones rattling.
ははこのちびっこそういやウコンが言ってたな
Mm-hmm.
子供の頃によく夜中に起こされて
I mean, the dark hallway to the bathroom is scary.
起きられなかった日は布団に地図がとも言っていたが
Uh-huh.
何を薄気味悪い笑い浮かべてるですか
She's just getting thirsty is
い
all.
やなんでも
Yeah,
そうそう
nothing.
この辺りは通りから外れてて暗いから足元に気をつけろよ
分かっているのです
それに
Oh, coming up with a ghost story? They say sometimes a hand will appear from the stones and try to drag you under. As I trail off, Dekane presses me on my unintentional murmur.
いや何やら出没するとかなんとか噂をな
Really hamming it up, bud. Dekane freezes at those words.
物取りなんて返り討ちなのです。そんなもの、あれ様直伝の防衛術の敵ではないのです
Just
よ。
set them on fire. Dekane starts jabbing and throwing some seriously wimpy punches.
いやそっちじゃなくてな
I mean, they could probably kill you, but
出るんだと幽霊とかここじゃ脱ぎそむ神って言ったか
そんなの迷信なのです。
Mhm.
嘘っぱちなのです
totally.
いやそうとも言い切れない
Yeah, who can say?
バカバカしいのです。そんな迷信、私を怖がらせようとしているですね。
まあ普通はそう思うよなそんなのは迷信だってただな以前は猫の二道館だったんだ
Mhm.
最近
Things are a little crazy here, you know. Who knows? Also, there are little fucking demons.
でもな
We've seen them.
クオンがそう言ってたんだぞ
You can become one if you make a pact.
あの時は軽い感
Like
じで
Iceman.
冗談を言っている雰囲気ではなかったな一度本気で追われたことがあってあの時は死ぬかと思ったそういった時はすごく苦々しい顔をしてたしあれが演技とも思えない
Mm-hmm.
猫根はクオンがそう言っても迷信だって言い切るのか
Well, she might have to reconsider a little bit.
第一猫根が使っている術もそういった類を刺激
No, no, it's clearly logical. You know, you're just drawing the mana from the air and channeling it through your body, and, you know.
そういやその時ついでに脱ぎそむ神のことを聞いたんだがなかなか興味深かったな
You know, they can rationalize magic because, you know, there's probably a defined system that they gotta use to, you know, use it, I would assume.
首に噛みつき生き血をすする空飛ぶ生首とか死肉むさぼるガキとか
Mold. Make me think of my kitchen sink.
んあの猫根がこちらの服の裾を掴んで離さない
ちょっと寒くなってきたのです。
Not gonna get it warmer by just holding his
別に
sleeve.
怖いからじゃないのです。
しかも
Don't think you're getting this
嘘
coat.
書いてるいや待て待て
No, this is good. This is good. Just gotta hammer it home.
っていうかまだ怖がるような話まで言ってないよなまああまり
Yeah, that was just the foreplay, girl.
つい調子に乗ってしまった気がしないでもないが
Dekane twitches at the sound from the swaying plants in the vacant lot, beginning to silently tremble.
そう怖がらなくても
Also, don't, like, piss in the middle of the street, okay?
ちょっとちゃんと聞こえてなかっただけなのです。別に怖がってなんかないのです。
Despite her words, Nekane maintains her death grip on my
も
sleeve.
しかしたらこっちの服を掴んでるってことすら気づいてないかもしれないこりゃ後が怖いな正気に戻った時とか
It's fine. It's fine. Keep going. Keep
厄
going.
介なことになる前に先を急いだ方が良さそうだ
Ah, fucking coward out.
乾杯だ乾杯
で何に乾杯だったっけ
Ah, it's a reunion between friends.
あー
What else do you need?
何がどうめでたいかわからんがとにかく乾杯だ
そうだ今日も酒がうまいから乾杯はどうだ
That's what I like about my job, is I work in the kind of career field where on a good day at the end of the week, you can just have pizza and beers in the parking lot after work, and it's fine.
そりゃいいよくわからんが乾杯だ
And of course, you know, wait until you're, well, you know, one, don't drink too much, and two, you know, eat, talk, chat around, smoke a bit, you know, just wait till it's kind of gone through your system a bit, and then go home. Drink responsibly, people.
乾杯
And we always do. No one ever leaves after just, you know, slamming 5 buttons. You make another toast. I have no idea how many we've made now, but it won't be the last. Nakane pops her head in while we enjoy being pleasantly drunk.
まさか飲みすぎだからもう飲むなとお説教する気か？
それはもう何度も言って無駄だと分かったので諦めたのです。
Yeah, come in, talk with us. Nothing drunks love more than to talk someone's ear off.
兄様、
どうかしたのか？
Nakane oh, I hope she doesn't lick him. Looks at Ukon with a strangely painted and wet
兄
eyes.
様にお
Paint?
願いがあるのです。
Or did say painted. Paint. Okay. I just threw a teen there.
願い？
Her eyes painted
だ
by
から
her
欲しいもの
tears.
でもあるのか？
Now oddly
じ
poetic.
ゃあ今度の休みにでも。
Yeah, can you go kill those ghosts?
そうではないのです。
ん？
実は
嫌に太ももをすり合わせるようにもじもじ。
Oh, you need an escort?
なるほど。
Yeah, we'll go.
その言い出しにくい気持ち。よく。
Yeah, it's fine.
つまり猫
Oh, I've been drinking a bunch. Gotta go myself. You know, might as well tag along.
ダメ、言ってはダメなのです。
宴に混ざりたいんだな。
何を言ってるですか。
なるほど。そいつは気づかなかったぜ。猫ねも年頃だか
Ah,
ら。
a little too young though. You start drinking underage, your whole life's over.
まさか兄弟で杯を交わす日が来るとはな。
We can water it down for you though.
投げてきやがった。
Oh, but watered down sake doesn't sound good
こ
at
いつは
all.
めでて。よし。とっておきを出さないとな。
Woo!
兄様。
Or she can have the what's like the sweet, like basically non-alcoholic sake they give out at like New Year's and stuff at temples. I forget the exact name of it, but it's a thing.
遠慮するのです。そんなの飲んだら余計に。
余計に。
とにかく遠慮するのです。
おい。
Nakane leaves the room in apparently words in an apparently bad temper.
なんだったの？
Gotta enunciate.
ああ。年頃の娘は。
It's so emotional.
まあ仕方がないさ。
Yeah.
女心ってのは
See, these guys get
永
it.
遠に謎だからな。
わかっちゃいるが。寂しい
No,
もんだな。
real philosophers of the male spirit.
よし、乾杯だ。
ああ。猫ねが難しい年頃になったことに。乾杯。
Ah. Got that futon hanging out there.
昨日はすっかり血そうになっちまったな。おまけに
That's what I like about sake is it doesn't really give me much of a hangover.
しかし
Probably because it's only like
深酒した朝に
15%.
この
You know,
ひんやりした風は
it's hard to get a hangover off something, you know,
洗濯物も気持ち
a
よさそうに
relatively
はためいて
low
るな。
percentage like that.
よ、おはようさん。
Oh, those eyes full of just nothing but despair. But Nekane keeps her head bowed in moody
どうし
silence.
た？気持ちのいい朝だぞ。ほら、庭には洗濯物も
Yeah,
は
with
た
a
めて。
big old stain in the middle.
いてなんだおいいれ待てって
To be a dude, when you're drunk, you can just go piss in the yard.
猫さん
Don't even gotta go all the way to the can. What to do next? Market Street? I guess we'll just rotate counterclockwise.
ねえルルティエ、今夜はお鍋が食べたいな。
Ooh.
でしたらこの時期の旬のお魚とかはどうでしょう。
Ooh, get like a nice seafood hot pot going?
脂が乗っていてとても美味しいと思いますよ。お魚か。
I haven't had fish in a while. Make me hungry.
今夜はお魚に
My like body, now that I think about it, it's like craving the omega-3 oils.
お魚を買うならおすすめのお店があるです。向かいのあの店で買うといいです。
Now my dad, he used to be a fishmonger. As like one of his first jobs.
猫ねのおすすめなら間違いないかな。
the deep Joe lore.
ああ、そうだ。ハクは何か食べたいものはある？
いや前から思ってたんだが、なんで飯をルルティエが作るんだ？
Oh, she's a pretty good cook.
そんなことをしなくても飯なら宿の方で出してくれるだろう。
ハク様、それは私からお願いを。
Oh, is it just like your hobby?
そうなのか。
はい。私、何かお役に立ちた
Oh,
く
you
て。
just want to feel like you're pitching in.
それで、お料理なら得意だから、クオン様や白老閣の方に
That's fine.
無
Sometimes
理を言って作らせていただいているん
don't
で
gotta do anything. You know, just kick back, you know, put your feet up, and, you know, let everyone else handle everything.
やっぱりご迷惑でしたか？
うん、いやそんなことないさ。ルルティエの料理はすごくうまいしな。ルルティエにはこれからも毎日料理を作ってもらいたいくらいだ。
That's that line. If you don't know, that's kind of a understood kind of thing, where, you know, a man says that to a woman. That's kind of like basically your proposal.
姉様。
Yeah.
うん。多分何も考えてないかな。
なんのことだ？
Because, you know, the Japanese are a weak-willed people with the inability to say things outright and prefer to, you know, use flowery analogies to get the point across.
Hmm?
A loud voice suddenly cuts the conversation short. The crowd filling the marketplace splits, moving to the sides of the street.
なんでしょう。そういえば今日だったのです。今日って何が？それは来ましたです。
Ooh, ominous music. At the far end of the market street, Wapter mounted group marches
なん
forward.
だ落ちとるか。なんか
うん。違う旗模様だね。あれって確か。
Before long, the mounted figures draw near enough to be identified more easily. Each soldier is heavily armed and armored, and assembled as they are, they project an imposing air. One man in particularly fine armor leads his fellows, standing out from the group. More than likely, he's the commanding officer.
あの方が左近衛大将であらせられる三日月様なのです。
Cool.
左近衛大将って
落ちとると同じくらいすごいってやつか。
Calling rumors I've heard before, I voiced my confusion aloud.
はいです。このヤマトの双璧としてオシトル様と並び歌われるお方なのです。オシトル様と同じように
あ
京都を順羅するのがちょうど今日だったのです。
落ちとると強烈な存在か。それならこの物々しさも理解できる。しかし
I take a quick look around. The market street, previously bustling, has fallen completely silent. When Oshtor showed up in his patrol, the crowd had cheered him. This guy, though, everyone seems to avert their eyes.
その理由はやはりあれだろう。
He's wearing some scary armor. Oh, no. No idea who that is. And no idea who that old Candyman was.
あの男の全身から放たれているあの気配。
While Oshtor's demeanor seems to embrace people, this guy feels more like a brandished sword. Feels like I might cut myself if I get too close, before I even get a chance to say anything. The procession continues, and before long, the soldiers pass in front of our group. Abruptly, Mikazuchi calls a halt and turns to stare directly at us. His wafter comes to a stop, and his piercing eyes bore straight through us. Well, you know, if you're directly looking at him and everyone else is kind of like, ooh, kind of cowed a bit, you know, you're gonna stand out. You like your gumption, kid? He likes... I got my words. You know what I mean. Moving on. He grins wolfishly, like a hunter finally catching up to its prey. Nekane hurriedly ducks behind me, hiding. Not a fan of him? The movement attracts his gaze, and inevitably, those awful eyes settle on me.
ああ、なんだこの威圧感。
Letting his stare linger on me, Mikazuchi's smile widens. Then, seemingly satisfied, he sets his water moving again. With his unsettling laughter echoing through the silent street, Mikazuchi leads his troops onward. The market crowd breathes a collective sigh of relief. Nekane, too, finally seems to relax and steps out from behind me.
あれが左近目大将三日月なんだか怖い感じ
Oh, he
の
doesn't
方です
seem that bad.
うん。このチビ
You know, he's just playing heel, you know? If Oshtor is the face, you know, he's the heel of the agency. You know, everyone loves a good heel.
こいつ
He's just keeping up kayfabe, you know? All right. Decided to go counterclockwise. So, dining hall. No, we did just go out and get ingredients for dinner, so. Man, that's a nice smorgasbord right there. Ukan drops by the Hakurokaku to tell us that the guards will be in charge of the patrols today. Seems there's some kind of training exercise, so a lot of them will be spread out throughout the capital. Running into them could cause some unnecessary confusion, so we're taking the day off from patrols.
自分たちみたいなのは目につくので待機というわけか。
Yeah. You also tend to get up to shenanigans.
そういうこったな。モロも同じようなもんか。
にょほほ、マロはせっかくなので手土産を持って遊び
You
に
just
来た
wanted
で
to
お
hang
じゃ
out.
る。
Feeling
こいつの
lonely.
家がまた蔵元からいい酒を買い付けたらしくてな。
Ugh.
まあもちろん借金なわけだけどよ。相変わらず実家の浪費に悩まされているわけか。
にょほほ。
Poor Marta,
何
though.
か力になれることがありましたら。
そこまで同情
Now, when you
さ
say
れると
family, family
また
how?
余計惨めで
Like,
お
you
じ
just
ゃ
got, like, your extended family living with you? You know, your parents, your siblings? Or are you, like... Maruto, are you married? Do you have kids? Like, what's your situation like? Like, if it turns out that, like, Maruto fucks, like, that's something to think about.
まあそんなわけでマロロから酒をいくつか買い上げてな。酒盛りでもやろうって寸法よ。確か女衆はお揃いで芝居見物なんだろう。
Hey, guys night, let's go.
うん。帰りは遅くなるはずだ。そりゃいい。小言を心配せず存分に飲めるってわけだ。
にょほほ。酒は一品揃いでおじゃる。がっかりさせないでおじゃるよ。
そういうことなら。
Yeah, let's get him.
始めよう。
Start cracking them
私
open.
はあまりお酒が。
It's fine, you can just have a little. But you still have to drink. You have to cave to the peer pressure. Also, you know, Oshtor is your boss, so you have to drink. In contrast to the three eager men, Kiryu looks a little uneasy.
ヒールもそろそろ酒の味を覚えておかねえとよ。
Gotta start building your tolerance early.
そうだな。酒の席の失態は身内だけの時に
Yeah.
知っておいた方がいい。女と付き合うには酒の作法ぐらい知っとかねえとな。
Kind of lucky that I'm just kind of quiet. Not like super quiet, like absolutely retreat into myself drunk. But, you know, I'll just find my spot, you know, get comfy. And that's basically it. Pretty much the same as normal.
そうなんですか。
No, it's true. You know,
嘘くさい気がする
Removes that inhibition so you can say what you really feel. You know, women love it when you wear your emotions on your
気に
sleeve.
するな。
Yeah, yeah,
せ
yeah.
っかくいい酒があるんだ。無粋なことを言わず楽しむのが生きってもんだ。
Ukan sits down an unwilling Kiryu and begins to line up rows of snacks he bought.
こりゃ本当にいい酒だな。飲み散らかすにはさすがにもったいねえ。
Ukan picks up a bottle and takes a whiff, sounding fairly impressed by it in his reaction.
だからあれをやるのでおじゃる。
The game. Maruto swiftly pours the drinks into identical cups and places them in front of each of us.
あれって何をするんです？
なあ、ちょいと利き酒ってやつをな。のんべえの余興さ。
文人のたしなみと言ってほしいでおじゃる。5種類の酒があるでおじゃるから、それを飲んで順番を当てるでおじゃるよ。
Oh, alright.
すすぎ水も仕込みに使う名水でおじゃる。
A cup of water is filled next to all the harder drinks.
と、
No, it's just
この
water.
水は特別な水なん
You
で
know,
すか？
you gotta like get the flavor out of your mouth so that way you can, you know, get the next one.
酒と酒の間に
Yep.
飲んで舌を戻すためのものだな。
ああ、そんなこともするんですか。
味を当てる遊びだからな。舌が酔っ払っちまっちゃまずいだろ。
Gotta pick up the finer details.
さあ、始めるでおじゃるよ。
Each of us takes a cup and carefully drinks it, noting the scent and flavor of each.
おわ、こりゃどれもいい酒だな。まろやかで飲みやすい。
Do I have some sake on me? Like literally, I think I got some like in my desk drawer. Hold on. Yep. This one not even opened yet? Yeah, it's got an unopened bottle of sake in my desk. Iwate Meijo Junmai Ginjo. Japanese sake. Serving temperature, 50 degrees. Ooh, it's light and sweet? I gotta chill this. We'll just have a quick little taste sip here. See how it is, and then I'm gonna go put it in the freezer. And drink it after this. Ooh. Ooh, that is sweet. That's... Dude, this is a fucking this is good. If you're in the mood to buy some really fucking good sake, hit up that Iwate Meijo Oshu no Ryu since 2017. Iwate Prefecture, located in northeast Japan, is famous for beef, seafood, and sake. This Junmai Ginjo, is made with only the rice, koji, and water. The rice has been polished at 50% of its original size for a smooth, delicate, yet complex flavor. You'll notice aromas of banana, apple, and citrus blossoms. You'll taste banana, apple, melon, lemon, orange, and even notice a hint of dairy. Dairy? I definitely noticed the apple. Maybe I can taste the dairy, like in like the deep aftertaste after it's been out of your mouth for a second. It's kind of like sitting in the back of your tongue. It's got that like smoothness to it, you know? But that might just be like psychosomatic because I was told like, oh, you'll taste dairy, so I do. Sake will pair well with I can't even speak anymore. The sake will pair very well with a wide variety of foods, including sushi, grilled chicken, beef, and pizza. I got some pizza in my fridge. Some chicken mushroom pizza. I will reheat in my air fryer and drink it with this booze. Serve chilled. Kampai. Government warning. It'll give you cancer and make your babies retarded if you're pregnant. Anyway, that was Alcohol Corner with Joe. Moving on.
ああ、その分うますぎていまいち印象に残らないな。
I try to keep in mind the nuances of each one as I take a sip of the water.
こいつは格別にうめえ。
Khan's surprise and delight at the fifth cup's contents is
あ
audible.
のウコンがそこまで言うとは。どんな酒か楽しみだ。
本当だ。これは私でもわかるほど美味しいです。
So what's the alcohol content on this? Because I don't want to get like too drunk, you know. Because I might just drink this whole thing. Yeah, alcohol by volume, the ABV is only 15%. A little under a liter. Yudu stares at the cup in wonder.
そんなにか。どれどれ。これは。確かに素晴らしくうまい。他の酒とは重みが違う。旨みが強くて香りが深くて、なんと言ったらいいか。こう。マロ、おかわり。
More.
だな、引き酒中でおじゃるよ。
私にはこの一つしか分かりませんでした。
まあ、うまいと思えるだけでも上等さ。
Yep. You can tell the fucking swill from the, you know, the top shelf booze. All of us once again taste the 5 different drinks.
さてと、ここからが本番だ。マロロ、ちょいとあっち向いてな。
Ukon brusquely switches around the order of the 5
よし、
cups.
こんなもんか。そっちの二人はちゃんと覚えたな。
はい。
Okay, taste it and then be like, okay, this was the first one, this was the second one, yada yada, and so
大
forth.
丈夫だ。
Not naming the brand.
それではお味を拝見。
Marudo picks up the cup and carefully sips from it.
これはほんのりとした甘みの奥にまだ若い酸味が舌に心地よいでおじゃるな。
Takes a sip of the water to cleanse his palate.
2番目でおじゃる。最初の酒に比べれば香りが華やか。南方の酒どころで醸された特徴がよく現れているでおじゃる。
He rearranges the drinks as he continues thoughtfully.
3番目。これは北の酒でおじゃる
Ooh,
な。
strong.
薬酒のような独特の香りが食欲をそそるでおじゃる。4番目。これは言うまでもないでおじゃる。仕込みの年月が他とは違う上に明らかに主成が
Also,
強い。
you know,
まさに馬酒でおじゃるな。
the wine fucking professionals, whatever they're called, like sommeliers or whatever, sommeliers, because they smell it. A bunch of fucking hokey pokey fucking nonsense. Like just fucking drink it, dude. Like fucking, what are you doing? Like listening to it slosh around in the cup, being like, yeah, I see. The cups clink as he continues rearranging them.
最後の杯でおじゃる。
Carefully sips from this cup as well.
これも若々しい味。作りどころは3番目の酒と同じ。南方の果物のように華やいだ香りが奥底に感じられるでおじゃる。この違いは下せぬでおじゃるよ。香りが開いたのか、マロの勘違いか。それとも。
Marudo closes his eyes, pausing in
わか
thoughts.
ったでおじゃる。ウコンだな。意地悪はいけないでおじゃるよ。
バレたか。
What's up?
どういうことです？
杯を入れ替えるとき、こ
Ah,
っちの酒を指に浸してな。混ぜて。
やけに荒っぽく動かしてると思ったらそのせいだったのか。
そうとわかれば
contaminating the
話は
fucking
簡単。
specimens.
これで
That's
ど
a
うでお
bad
じゃ
lab
るか。
protocol right there. 5 cups have been rearranged back to exactly the correct order.
参った。ご名答だ。
すごい。
いやいや、これぐらい造作もないことでおじゃるよ。例えば、この杯でおじゃるが、獣の骨を混ぜ込んだ粘土をガラスの釉薬に浸して焼いたもので
Oh,
お
you
じ
didn't
ゃ
even
る。
switch cups? You used the exact same cups?
そりゃすごそうだな。
素朴な風合いが好き者の間では特に珍重された一品で。
That's why you just gotta use, you know, well, I was about to say standard mass-produced, like, paper solo cups, but they don't really have those.
似たようなものなら骨董市で見かけるような気もしますが。
巧妙な乾物も出回っているゆえ、気をつけた方がいいでおじゃるよ。本物は肌が薄いでおじゃるから、
うん
日にかざせばほんのりと光が透けるでおじゃる。
I raise the cup as I'm told, peering to see if any light shines through this one.
よくわからんし。
私なら簡単に騙されてしまいそうです。
Yeah, this is beyond me.
さすがは
We're in, like, the
名家
fucking
の
pottery
面目
corner
ってとこだ
now.
な。
名家だったのは昔の話でおじゃるよ。 散財と引き換えに身についた。生きていくには何の役にも立たない技でおじゃる。
そんなことないだろう。使った金の分、ちゃんとマロの身についているってことだろ。
You know, able to tell counterfeits.
それなら、
That's a real skill right there.
立派な財産だ。
白殿、そんなことを言ってくれたのは白殿だけでおじゃる。
そりゃ大げさだろ
う。大げさではないでおじゃる。マロは今まで没落貴族の極つぶしと散々あざけられてきたのでおじゃる。
Oh.
一年発起して学士になるまで。
You're the only one who sees me for who I really am. Oh yeah, now we're in the drunk, you know, laying our hearts bare to each other part of the night. A gloomy air descends over our attempted party.
まあ、せっかくの美酒なんだ。ほら、ぐっといけ。ぐっと。
そうでおじゃるな。マロも今宵は飲み明かすでおじゃる。
魚もえりすぐりだぜ。
All right. You know, I'll say it. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of Maruto when he first showed up, but you know, he's grown on me. I actually like him now.
私もぜひ
I am a Maruto stan.
そういえば、このとっくりもいいものなのか?
He is a Tumblr baby girl material.
そこに気づいたでおじゃるか。さすがは白殿、お目が高い。このとっくりは猿王家の共演で用いられていたものでおじゃる。すらりと整った形といい、絵付けの精妙さといい、それは見事でおじゃろ。
言われてみれば、確かにそんなような。
It's like, I don't know, man. You can tell me literally anything and I'd believe it. I don't know shit about this.
でおじゃるが、出入りの骨董屋に父上が金に糸目をつけず、父上が金に糸目を。
Spending my money.
いいから飲めって。
いただくでおじゃる。
なんとなく座が締めっぽいですね。
Hey, this happens.
こういう
Get used to it, yeah.
あるってことさ。
And so the men drink quietly through the night. What's next is I'm gonna go drink booze. We're done. We're done with this. I'm gonna go heat up my pizza, and now I'm gonna drink. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a bit of a short one, but that is where we're gonna end it here for today. Once again, like you to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. See you guys all next time for the next episode of Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception. Where I said Utawarerumono exactly right, but I can't say Mask of Deception right. Where we will continue and maybe get some, you know, actual story stuff. You know, we'll probably go break that, you know, scammer guy's legs with hammers. You know, fucking Toka showed up, which, you know, makes sense. Carlos here. You know, they were kind of buddy. Kind of fucked that Carla just gets to stay in her room at the top all day, you know, just drinking booze, you know, enjoying the view while Toka's, you know, the cleaning lady, you know, just baking potatoes in the yard. But yeah, let's see if anything exciting happens next time. I'm losing it. So I already said my bit. Like, comment, subscribe. Come back next time. Bye. Mwah.